So, Brian Huggy Farmer, been driving the Polaris over the weekend. Yesterday, one hell of a beast, that car is something else.
Oh, it most certainly is, like I said, the back terminal. Well, it's the first time I've been in one of the Ultra 4s, and again, all the loads of things that would be applied to most cars just get ignored with these. We go over the roof, you can see Jim up there, checking like a real professional. And then as soon as he gets onto the Safari type of the course, the power it's got, the delivery, and most surprisingly the handling, because you're quite high up in there, it's almost like racing a penthouse flat.
That's straight down over there. Jim goes solo, so he uses targets to practice time in, 3 horsepower in there. But that is one beast of a car, isn't it?
It is. He just handles so well, and it's such a professional driver. It's just smooth. There's no antics. There's no dramas. He does exactly what he needs to do, and that little bit more just to give him that edge. I mean, the car's fantastically set up. It's not the most streamlined. I mean, some of the guys go for streamlined, especially with nasal operations like Gary Bauer. He's had his nose done to make himself more streamlined. But again, it's like a penthouse flat. It's the horsepower and the thought that this car's got, that's just great to do. She's just approaching there, not braking.
So, Jim Marsden, here we are again, Goodwood Festival of Speed 2022. The Britpart Off Road Arena has really upped the levels again this year. It's looking amazing. We've got 40 top flight UK off-roaders here out there to play and show exactly what motorsport is all about. And Jim Marsden and Bad Penny, I'm just so chuffed you're here again. How many times have you been at Goodwood?
I'm not sure. I think this is our 5th time now, something like that.
It's fantastic. No, you know,
we've missed a couple of years because we've been out actually doing that thing called racing, which sometimes gets in the way. But
which you do quite well at.
Yeah, we do all right. Yeah, we do all right. Yeah, we got a bit of silverware kicking around.
Oh, and so no, I reckon it's over 100 titles, podiums so far. Well over 60 of those are right on that top spot too.
Yep.
And some of the biggest, the Breslau's and Croziers, 3 times. Nobody else has done it.
No.
You know, your career is like a film script. Honestly, you start out.
I'm open to negotiation.
Yeah, but you start out sort of back in 2000-ish, and you start working with Land Rovers. You've built up to this extraordinary position where not only are you, I think, the UK's highest decorated ever off-roader, you also switch places. You commentate out at Minton, King of the Hammers.
Yeah.
Just how perfect is your off-road life, Jim Marsden?
To be honest, if you'd written it down 10 years ago and said to me, "Hey, this is what you're going to be doing in 10 years' time," I'd have laughed in your face. But no, I mean, doors open, you meet people, and you get to do cool things. I mean, I was really lucky to be thrust into the world of King of the Hammers back in 2013, and it's a relationship that's blossomed, and I'm really proud and honoured to be one of the lead hosts there now. It's an amazing race, and then off of the back of that, I was involved with the Mint 400, which is the largest desert race in the United States, or the northern United States, and then this year I'm actually expanding that. We're actually going to be doing the California 300 in a few weeks' time. So yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. And then you know, we've still got the racing, which is a massive part of my life. I don't think it's a secret anymore, really. We're building a new car at the moment. We were hoping to actually have it here at Goodwood this year, but the devil's in the detail, and the detail takes the time, and we're not cutting corners with this one. She's going to be 100%. She's got to be a world beater, and that's what we're aiming for. So this year we're back here with Bad Penny.
We love Bad Penny.
Yeah,
what a story behind that. That's another film. It's absolutely brilliant story behind Bad Penny. We'll do a lot more of this up on the arena. So you're going to have to, if you want to hear the stories, you've got to come up and listen. Just say it.
I'll be there. I want to hear them myself. I've forgotten most of them. But it's so many great stories. I mean, she's a great car. She was built back in late 2000. 2013. Her first race was King of the Glens in 14, which she won by the largest margin in Ultra 4 history, which still stands today, amazingly. And she's still unbelievably still winning now, which I struggle with, if I'm honest, because I look at her and she's old bones. And by race car terms,
yeah,
she's
but you
old
were ahead
bones.
of your time when it was built. That's the thing.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, you're miles ahead. Now look, there's a wonderful correlation, because obviously we've not just got the Britpart Off Road Arena, we've also got the mighty Goodwood Hill Climb, which is a wonderful correlation here as well, because...
What, you mean we're crashing?
We're not gonna do that.
I was doing some safety checks on the straw bales last year.
Yeah, thank you for that, because that helped everybody else. Yeah, but what I think is absolutely fantastic for off-road is that you're here, you're going to be on Goodwood Festival of Speed, the hill climb. Meanwhile, out stateside on the Pikes Peak, Levi
Shirley. Yeah, I mean
another king with all the Ultra 4, the titles tend to be kings, and you're both kings of virtually everything, I think, so far. The two of you, same weekend on these two for off-road, that is massive, it's epic.
I mean, this is all epic. I mean, we you know, it doesn't matter whether you're the guy who only started last year that managed to get here, or whether you're somebody like myself with 20, 12 plus years experience. It's all amazing, and to be rubbing shoulders with all of these other guys here, that you know, the finest in the world. It's a wonderful thing. And Levi getting an entry to Pikes Peak, that's special. I was chatting to him the other day, and he's absolutely ripped. I mean, he's so stoked to be there. And I'll be watching him. I don't know if you noticed on his bonnet actually. You see the giggle pin sticker. Yeah, I already told him I owe him a few beers for that one.
That was. I thought, I can't believe that is placement.
The irony being the one event where we really do hope he never needs a winch. Good luck to him. But I mean, for us here this year, I mean, NASA Alataya.
I know. In the arena.
The trouble is, I'm not good with my heroes. I mean, the first time I met Robbie, Gordon, I was like, "Hello, Mr. Gordon. I think you're really wonderful." And then I did the same with Timmy Cameron. I was on stage at Hammers.
Oh God! Yeah, I wouldn't be able to speak.
Yeah, well, I did the same, and Timmy Cameron's come up on stage. He's completed Hammers, and I'm like, with the microphone, I'm normally like, "Hey, you know, tell us about your day. What you've been up to?" And I'm like, "Hi, Mr. Timmy Cameron. I think you're amazing."
Priceless. I do exactly the same as, honestly.
And I've got a feeling that if I get the opportunity to speak to NASA, all of those questions that I have planned that I really want to speak to ask this guy, I'm going to fall to pieces and just go, "I'm your number one fan."
I tell you, name dropping. I did interview NASA about 3 months ago, and you to Podge, but my absolute hero.
Yeah.
And
he's not your hero, he's my hero.
Well,
come on, we'll share.
Okay,
Let's share it.
We'll share both, because they are both superheroes in off-road motorsport, aren't they? And you know, honestly, I was like fawning over, especially Utah. It's like, Utah country, we've loved you forever. No.
Trouble is, you find yourself saying these things, and you hear yourself saying, "Don't say that. Don't say that," and it still comes out, and you're like, "Ah." But no, I mean, to see NASA and to see who is, you know, a world superstar, sharing the off-road arena with us guys and everything like that, and it's going to be wonderful to draw some comparisons between this incredible Dakar winning machine and these incredible machines that we have here. So I know that people like Justin and Andy, they're going to be itching to see what his times are and see how quick he is, that's for sure. So I can't wait for that.
Well, a whole new arena, lots going on up there. So Jim Marsden, we're really looking forward to you doing your stuff with Bad Penny and putting on such a good show here at Goodwood Festival of Speed 2022. Final thoughts for you on the event as a whole?
Let's hope that the sunshine stays. I've got a feeling we're going to have a little bit of wet stuff later on, but final thoughts, I mean, it doesn't get better than this, and if you've never been to Goodwood Festival of Speed, come. It's a festival of off-road, it's a festival of road, it's just a festival of motorsport. It's just such a great place to be. So pleased to be here, just looking forward to getting out there now and doing some good stuff.
Just building power up there, and 5 got it with some power as well. 5 to 12, go forward, landing fast over there.
You just look at the rocks at the top there, he'll be going over those rocks and just see the speed he actually traverses those. And you just cannot believe how a live axle vehicle could go over them. Like, look at that.
See which line he takes. He came over to the right, he did come over to the right, brilliant. And straight down through, he gets a bit of a rear up at the end. And then just no problem at all. It's about Penny, she just sets her feet back under and gets off with the power away again, down through. Power on. Keeps it running, and down into that berm there, and the G-forces in Bad Penny must be phenomenal.
These are very soft on the suspension, they wallow through the corners, and they do that because the cars are set so high. To clear the big rocks they normally race over, rock places, swamps, rivers, they go places you cannot believe a vehicle can go, of any sort.
Jim Marsden of events like the Breslau 3 times winner, Croatia 3 times winner, King won every single one of them. And these are like trophy raid events where you might need every part of your vehicle, including the winches, just to get to the finish of each stage. And they cover hundreds of miles. They are tough Ironman style events, running hard. And Jim Marsden, one of the masters of that discipline, for sure. So the man behind Goodwood as well, the MD of Goodwood Winches, an international, global success at the wheel of his own car, Bad Penny, and again takes those rocks, those boulders up there, and just whips down through there. Bad Penny, like a vehicular goat, just runs through there, no problem at all. Yeah, right on that side. And that is beautiful. The raw, the soft, all that power contained, and he's got it absolutely on the bit.
Yeah, just going into that technical section, you just locked up, threw it sideways, powered it through.
So Jim then firing up across course there. Over the sidewall, barely pipped the beats. So the GMLS3, 6.2, 525 horsepower. Bad Penny, and just streamlines it down to that far side. Brakes quite late. And gently.
That's where you gain your time.
Absolutely.
But you've got to judge it right, otherwise you'll hop over the top of the berm at the bottom.
Checkered flag for Jim Marsden coming through with Bad Penny, and that's all he can do now, and now he has to wait. What a great move though, because the adrenaline that builds up, the nerves that build up, when you have to wait and go at the back, it's not a good place to be. Sometimes it means you get to see what other people have done, but Jim knows only too well that's an